A catch-all protest against the government turned into a media circus this afternoon when a high-profile broadcaster took aim at members of the Canberra Press Gallery. Alan Jones was the headline act at a rally of about 500 protesters from across regional Australia. Political correspondent Tommy Gooden reports from Canberra.
A pre-dawn assault on Capitol Hill.
We're getting ready to roll.
A truck convoy drawn from all over regional Australia rumbled into the parliamentary precinct.
Plenty of noise past those TV crews, please. Noise.
Doing laps of Parliament House and the road that runs by the lodge. The drivers had much to protest about.
We believe the federal government is failing to protect our borders.
And we have our politicians allowing the sale of our agricultural land to overseas government investors.
When the spoken word wouldn't do,
the cost of living just continues to go up.
The protest turned to song.
Take your toxic tax and let us be. Enough's enough.
The issues ranged from the small...
We need truth in labelling from this government, and we need it now.
...to the very big.
The United Nations environmental program, in terms of the deaths, is in the same league of Earth's worst mass murderers as Hitler, Stalin and Mao.
For all of this, we've got a carbon tax. And that's what you're concerned about, isn't it?
Less than 200 trucks and 500 protesters took part, thousands less than organisers had predicted.
There are hundreds of you here. There are thousands of you who would like to be here, and there are millions of you who are sick of being ripped off by a bad government.
The government made fun of the lower than expected turnout.
The convoy of no consequence, Mr. Speaker.
But the headline act had his own theory.
These people can't get in. There are thousands. Someone in the Gillard government tell us who gave the instructions? I do ask the media who are here to objectively report this. There are 2 kilometres of trucks have been stopped at the ACT border.
Some media did objectively report that police hadn't stopped anyone at the border. In fact, they'd provided an escort to some drivers. Mr Jones turned on a Sky News reporter who took the police's word over his.
That's the fellow over there. Come on. Come on, get over here and explain yourself.
And a Fairfax reporter says Mr Jones called her a grub when she asked him if he'd been paid to appear at the rally. As the trucks continued to circle, their horns didn't have it all their own way. A bicycle rally organised by Greenpeace attracted almost as many vehicles as the truck rally. Their message was more focused, arguing in favour of the carbon tax.
Thanks everyone for coming at what is quite short notice.
But inside Parliament, questions are still being asked about Labor MP Craig Thomson. The opposition tried to get an answer from Labor power broker Senator Mark Arbib about whether he arranged for a cash gift to Mr Thomson from the Labor Party to bail him out of his legal bills, but that drew a blank. The opposition's now pushing the New South Wales Police to open an investigation into Mr Thomson about whether he used a union credit card to pay for prostitutes before he became a Member of Parliament.
I'm this afternoon writing to Mr Scipione, the Police Commissioner.
The heat is still slowly being turned up on Mr Thomson. Tom Eagleton, Lateline.